Okay, welcome here. U18A action. Scotia 1, Cole Harbour Place. Shediac Pele Predators versus Cole Harbour Wings here. Wings in black, Predators in white. First shot on net. There's not a high caliber chance, but it's a shot on net nonetheless. And we have our first whistle. 14 seconds into this one. Not sure if my math is correct. Face off one. Backdoor pass. Now it gets back. Shot up into the glass off the high button sports sign. They may have to pay for that. Into the crease. Pushed away. LeBlanc now. He's got a head of steam. LeBlanc. He's got to step on Benjamin Shan. LeBlanc. Backdoor pass. Into the feet there of Boudreau. Boudreau. Tried to center that for Allen. Alain. Back to Lavallee. Lavallee. Shot through a crowd. Toe save there. Now it's going to be sent the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing call, and we're going to head back down into the Cole Harbour zone. So we have number 35, Cameron Brown, starting in net. Cameron Brown, a mic'd up contestant here this week at the Joe LaMontagne. Got a few goalies and a nice mixture of the mic'd up. We got every age, right from U9 to U18. And it seems to be a fan favorite, those videos, as it's definitely a favorite of ours to be shooting. As we get the inside scoop of what the players are talking about, what music they listen to, etc., as that backdoor pass is picked off. And I totally forgot there was body contact as that hit was thrown. And I almost called for a penalty up here in the booth, and that centering pass is now picked up here by a player that doesn't exist on the roster. So that's always good. Number 15, nonetheless, as Arsenault is going to battle with Nathan McLean-Stone now, as Aiden Barr is going to move that to the left side. Over to 15, the nameless player. Shot on net. The rebound bounces out into the slot. I'll see if I can figure out this name here. If you're listening and you know, let us know in the comments. Look at that burst of speed here, as that was La Roque. No relation to Jules Eddy or George, as the spelling is quite different. Picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc now is going to spin, fire that back down low. He still got it. Centering pass up top. Millet's blocker save there by Brown. Another opportunity. Now they fire that through the crease, back door. Fandon, that shot attempt there. And a good job to separate the man from the puck there on that hit. As now Coughlin almost had that one. Another almost hit there as he tumbles into the boards now. Cross ice pass. Fast break here. Nicholas Hodgson. He's got a step. He's taken down into the wall. He's okay. He's back to his feet. Barr, now we're going to have our first penalty. It's going to be 2 minutes for head contact here. Not entirely sure on which team. It's going to be Cole Harbour. It's going to be 2 for head contact. First power play of ce soir for the Predators. Final game of the night here. It's been an action-packed day. We've had some shootouts, some mic'd up, some streams. Lots of content and lots of good vibes here from Cole Harbour Place, Scotia 1 in beautiful Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, for the 40th anniversary of this Joe LaMontagne March Break Hockey Tournament, as the Predators get the power play set up now. They're going to move it up top. Lavallee shot, looking for a tip there, and Brown got a toe on that one. Cleared by the wings. As Philippe Lavallee is around the net now. He's taken into the wall there as they tangle up, and we're going to have a delayed penalty. Two for holding, as referee Jack Gillis gives an explanation there, and it was pretty clear and concise once again, as if you were following along in the game, you would have seen the arm wrapped around the head. Intentional or not, penalty called. 4-on-4 action here, and that'll get rid of the man advantage for the Predators. And we'll have a face-off down in the Shediac Pele zone. Centering pass That shot, and that's blocked right into the shin pads here as Arsenault, head of steam. He's going to get there first. Arsenault, left side. Shot. Got deflected, so it was a bit of a change-up. Caught Brown a little off guard there, as now that puck is just turned and fired into the ref. And it looks like Arsenault's bucket is going to be caught up in the net here, as the Predators bench is loving that one, and he's okay. He gives a salute. A little bit of entertainment here early on for us. And that's the second first this week for me. Earlier this week we were doing the Steel Subaru U18 AAA game, and the referee lost his visor mid-play. So 30 years into my hockey career, we'll say, I've never seen that happen. And once again, another first here. So it's been a crazy week for firsts, as Arsenault's helmet got caught into the netting, and everyone was kind of wondering what was going on, including him probably. Now we're back to action. So I hope the ref's okay after that clearing attempt. One of the biggest fears as an official is being in that lane. And that slap shot, a little bit too long to get off there, as that's tipped up into the glass. 7:50 left to go here in the first period. 4-on-4 action continues here for another 40 seconds. That centering pass there. We got another number out there that's missing here from my roster. And that's going to be 24 and 23 as well. So we're just going to call them Cole Harbour for now. The Shediac's going to wheel around. That's going to be a cross-ice pass. Tried to toe drag in the neutral zone. And that's not going to work out, as Wolf's away. Wolf, shot from the perimeter. Saved there by the goaltender, number 29, Noah LeBlanc. Shediac Pele, a beautiful spot in New Brunswick, and known to me by their cottages there that we stayed in as young kids in a minor hockey tournament years ago, so you can tell that it was that nice, as I still remember, as that's going to conclude the Cole Harbour penalty, and almost put that one in their own net there. It was Barr. Cross-ice pass hits the skate of LeBlanc. That's going to head back down in the Cole Harbour zone. Now it's going to be another cross-ice pass picked off and sent back down the length of the ice in behind Brown's net, as Wolf's going to go back for it. Wolf through the middle. Skate through the legs. Saucer pass. Looking for the intended target, and that's just going to be sent the length of the ice, and that's going to do it here for the man advance. So back to 5-on-5, full strength here. As one of the Cole Harbour players gets sniped. Blows a tire. Might still have his Summers on, as that's going to get through a couple players, and that's going to go down for icing, I suppose. .6:20 left to go in the first period. Nothing here in this one. Waiting on the first one, and then I'd imagine this one will open right up. So this U18A division mixed in with the C division, as each age division of the C setup has 12 teams in it. And that will make things interesting down the stretch here for the crossovers, as goals for and against are definitely going to come into play here as one of the tiebreakers, as the Wings look to break out. And that's a cross-ice pass there, and that's a nice one. As they stay on side there, as almost lost the balance, but it doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as you do it. Another nameless player here, number 5, dumps that in. Something going on with the rosters here. There's now that shot from the point, another slap shot. Took too long to get off, as LeBlanc pushes his man into the wall here, as that Shediac player got tripped up and he went into the wall head first. Now that clearing pass is going to be sent the length of the ice. No icing. Icing waved off. 5:15 left to go. First period action. Shot from a bad angle. Another shot attempt there, and that hit a weird spot in the boards, and that's going to bounce out, and the pass attempt fanned on. Boudreau through the middle. Nice move there, as Alain took a hit, but moved the puck there. Blocker saved by Brown, as that rebound's going to bounce out into the slot area. Cole Harbour's going to clear that, but it hits the shin pads of the Predators. And away go the Wings. On transition, pass through the middle, 8-9. Potentially 9-10 here. As Ouellette's just going to fire that in behind the net. They're going to look for their, get the breakout set up here, as that's one intercepted once again here by Nathan McLean-Stone. Now it's going to be fired into the middle. Centering pass picked off as Tanner Deegan had that one. And they're just going to dump that in down deep here with 4 minutes left to go here in the first period. Cross ice pass, one touch up the wall, Arsenault. Fresh off getting his helmet stuck to the net. Over to Larocque. Larocque, left side. He's going to turn, tries to center that, gets bumped off the puck. Centering pass once again, looking for LeBlanc. That would be Jason Alex LeBlanc. Now Arsenault's going to get it. He's going to go to the right side. He had that push to the middle. So now he's going to be pushed off the puck, and that's going to be sent the length of the ice, and that's going to be another icing here. As the last few minutes of this first period just ticking away. Face off won by the Predators. Shot tipped by Larocque, and that's up over the net. Now it's turned over in the slot. Slap shot blocked there unintentionally, but blocked nonetheless. As now that puck's going to stay inside the zone. And once again stay in. That's going to make its way to the net, and it took a weird hop as Brown got a piece of that. Larocque on it. One hand on the stick. Pretty nonchalant there. Gets the puck back to the defense. And they're just going to rim that in. We're going to have a delayed penalty. As we're going to have a penalty here. 2 for cross-checking. Back to the point, shot blocked again. That puck finds its way to the slot. That puck's going to be sent the length of the ice there, but no icing obviously as they're on the penalty kill, but the Predators are going to get there first. Centering pass. They're having a tough time with the mic down there in the booth. As now the music plays. Don't mind it. Coughlin. He's going to pick that up after Cole Harbour Coughlin's it up. Lavallee, length of the ice, 200 feet. 2:26 left to go. Brown out to play it. Down the right side. Shot there up off the glass. And now it's cleared. Cole Harbour. Coughlin had to ease up there as he saw numbers. And with no name bars, you got to think that that stop sign's got to be a lot more visible. Centering pass, cross ice, that's a nice play. Cole Harbour down the right side. Now it's going to be turned over. Boudreau. 35 seconds left to go in the man advantage, and 97 seconds left to go here in the period. Saucer pass through the middle, just out of the reach. That's not going to go down for icing. Rimmed around the other side, and that was a bullet, but it's held in at the line there, and a great job. And a good hustle, and now it's going to get through the feet there. So all for nothing. As now that puck's going to go back down on Brown. Brown's just going to leave that there for his defender. Last minute to play here in the first period, brought to you by High Button Sports. Because now it's going to be held in by the wings. Into the middle. Predators are going to have maybe one last rush here. Alain, right side, back in, down for Ouellette. Ouellette gets cleaned in front of the net there, and that's how you... Little miscommunication there as Larocque wanted it. And so did the other player. But guess what? Neither of them had it. And that's where you use the communication to your advantage. Now they're just going to play ping pong here as Savoie chips it up off for Arsenault. Arsenault is going to fire that down the ice, and that's going to be icing here with 23.3 seconds left to go. Face off, pushed back by the Predators. 20 seconds left to go. They're just going to rim that around. Held in, now blocked. Turned over, and a fan on that as Savoie had an opportunity. 7 seconds left to go here in the first period. No score yet, waiting on the first one. U18A action here from Scotia 1. And that's the end of the first period here, so we're going to take a quick break. As we wait for our first goal, we're going to come back with second period action here in just a moment. And we're back here with second period action as linesman gets out of the way there as Larocque took a big bump there. And every time I say that name, all I can think of is like a rock. As Savoie now tries to center that for us. Now it's Larocque and the other guy. We're going to have a little tussle here. And we're definitely going to have some coincidences. So I'm not really sure why the tempers are flaring here at a 0-0 game in a tournament. But emotions do get high. As they both got cross-checking, as referee Jack Gillis had seen enough. Game management, hashtag. Got an injury up here in the booth. Cameraman battling through an injury here, just an absolute warrior. Second game, he's battled through an injury for this one. Blind pass ends up working out. One touch to the middle. That's pushed off the puck now. Boudreau. That was a pretty big hit there, and the boards sound like they might not be too hard. As I remember back in the day as a kid, I'm pretty sure the boards were concrete here, and you could not see over them. Maybe I was the only one on the team that was like that. But nonetheless, it never got any easier. That one took a weird bounce, and a good job there to keep that one out of the net. And that's turned over in the slot. Shot, another save. Rebound, back up to the point. They're going to fire that towards the net. Doesn't make it there. Away goes Lavallee. Philippe Lavallee, 2-on-1 forming here. Beaver tap, backdoor, Lavallee. Didn't get it off in time, and a good job by Cole Harbour there to break up that 2-on-1. Back inside the Shediac zone now, Boudreau. He's just going to fire that the length of the ice, looking for the man streaking, and he finds him. So maybe a sibling connection there. Never can be too sure, though. I feel like the name Boudreau I've seen a few times here on the Shediac teams. And 9 times out of 10, when I assume someone's a sibling, I am wrong, as now Alain's going to crash the net hard there. And we're going to have a penalty. And it's going to be a head contact penalty now. We're going to see if it's 2, 4, 10. $11 black, 2 for head contact. one. We hope you are too. As Bro's going to fire that back down deep, and we're going to have a power play opportunity here off the half wall. Backdoor pass, too much zip on it. Just needed to get it there, but instead he fired at 116 miles an hour, and it was through the feet there, and that was a good opportunity. Good job in front of the net there to stop that one from getting through. Another decent crowd here on hand as I look up into the crowd, and maybe we'll show you here at the next stoppage of play. As we have a row of fathers up there, what I assume would be fathers, and they are standing like they're standing in a garage at one of their local host parties, just up there having a good time watching the kids play. Great to see them here out showing support, but it did make me chuckle, I'm not going to lie. Bro now. Good exchange through the middle. Alain, he's going to have to stay on side, and that's going to be offside there as the man was off, and now you have a look at your screen as just a couple fellers out enjoying a game, what? Got to assume those are the old 9:06 p.m. Tim Hortons coffees, or at least the cups. And they're having a good time up there. This is a nice away trip for them, potentially, if that is, in fact, the Shediac side. If it's the Cole Harbour side, then it's not too far. Arsenault through the middle, off a skate. So we do like to give you as much of the view of the game as possible, not only on the ice, but in the crowd as well. So there was that sneak peek. Backdoor pass, Larocque tried to tee that one up like Al McGinnis, and that just bounced over his stick. Another opportunity shot there. Brown's going to have that deflect up into his chest, and he's going to hold on. Sauce pass, Mallette. He's going to have time. Shot there, tried to go top block. Brown knew it, missed the net, and he didn't even budge. Larocque half wall, spin. He's got a lane here. Shot into the feet there, Brown. As he's going to crash hard there, and they're just going to tangle up. No harm, just get him over there. One of the more difficult saves for a goaltender, especially after having feel it into your stick. And that little bit of that mask under your chin is going to block that vision a little bit. Now, of course, I wasn't a goalie growing up. I've definitely worn a mask before, but I'm just assuming that that is tough. Back up to Coughlin. Coughlin shot, toe saved by Brown, and that rebound's pushed to the half wall. 8:18 left to go, 14 seconds left here in the power play. Slap shot. Brown smothers that up as Coughlin can rip it. Back to action here now. 5 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Cole Harbour 2-on-2 for him now. Saucer pass gets a stick on that. Down the right side. Boom, into the wall there. Both bodies collide, and they both stay on their feet now as the Predators are going to show off their puck moving skill here as they one-touch that through the neutral zone. Woodrow now tried to get free. Pellerin. Shot. Saved there by Brown. You know what, I'm not going to lie, I'm a big fan of when the officials take onus of their, we'll call it a mistake, I guess here, just, you know, a lapse in judgment there as referee just lost sight of the puck there, thought it was smothered, blew the whistle, and then immediately told the players, hey, that's on me, that's my bad. 9 times out of 10, the players are just going to go, hey, no problem, away we go. Backdoor, shot, rebound. I got caught blabbing there as the puck sat in the crease. Smothered up by Brown. So Brown's been stellar since the mic'd up video here this morning. Face off won by the Wings. Rimmed around, doesn't make it quite around to the winger as that's going to be pushed back to the other side. Now it's going to go up off the glass and held in by Pellerin. Pellerin. Back around on the half wall. That's going to come outside the zone now. Pellerin's just going to get that in deep and rim that all the way around. We're back to even strength here in case you didn't notice. As Alain's going to hold that in. Boudreau went for the hit there, but the puck was gone, so he's going to get nothing but glass. Centering pass, Ouellette, one-timer, shot. That goes wide, into the feet, shot, scores! LeBlanc on an unfortunate bounce off the end wall, finds an open net and nobody near, and the Predators are going to take a 1-0 lead as we finally get the first one here with 6:57 left to go in the second period. DJ has not missed a single beat all day. As soon as that whistle blows, they have a jam on. Been a great event here thus far, and we're just starting. Today is the third section of this, so it's basically 3 mini tournaments in one, and that's why this is one of the biggest tournaments around, and definitely on March break here, as now the Predators are away. Larocque, he's got some speed. He makes a nice move. In all alone. Shot, scores! Oh, baby. Larocque, end to end, undresses the wing defenseman and beats Brown on a deke. And that might be one of the nicer goals that we'll see here today, even though it is the last game. So that's going to be 2-0 here as Larocque extends the lead by 2 on an absolute beauty. So the Wings looking to get this one back right away, and they're going to have some jump in their step here. Savoie is going to back check. Now they're in behind the net. And away go the Predators again. Larocque tries to make another move. He goes same move, other side, but this time it was stopped. 6:15 left to go, up to the right point. Shot from the point, gloved up by Cameron Brown. Looking like a young shortstop out there as he smothers that one up on a hop. Rimmed around to the other side now. This is going to be chipped out. Millette's going to hold it in. So that was Diego Larocque on the last one. Fantastic name, might I add. Cole Harbour guy loses his stick, but he gets caught in the boards and stays upright, so he's able to grab it. And now the Predators are just going to try and keep that back down low. Reverse back the other way. Coughlin now. Fires that through the crease there, looking for Boudreau, but that was out of his reach. Well, Harbour's just going to chip that through the middle of the ice, and that can't possibly be icing here, as that's going to go down and hit the end wall. Now it is going to be icing, so that is exactly why I'm not lining. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in this one. That's the second period, not in the game. Rebound in the slot there in the feet of Brown. He's going to make a nice save there, and that's going to go down the ice, and that could go down on the goaltender, and it's going to. So there's a shot on net for Cole Harbour. Up ice pass. Shot through the middle, tipped into the zone. Now no icing, excuse me. Shot attempt there, just was a little bit too slow to get off. Now Pellerin's going to pick it up on the left side. Pellerin shot through a crowd, hits the mask of Brown as they bang away at it in the crease. And now we're going to have some extracurriculars. As you hear the whistle 4 or 5 times, and that still didn't stop them. So the linesmen got to take matters into their own hands now as the players are all tangled up. .440 left to go in the second period. This game creeping right along. Sorry about the silence there. I had to get some water from down the bench. Stay hydrated up here in the booth. Pellerin shot tipped into the corner. That's going to make its way in behind the net almost now. Savoie chipped it up to Lavallee. Lavallee is going to have a step. Pushed into the middle. One touch, and that's just going to be sent the length of the ice, and that's not going to have enough to go down for icing as Pellerin's going to go back for it. Breakout pass, Boudreau. Boudreau now through the middle of the ice. He's going to weave to the left side, and he hit his own player's skate there, trying to get in over the blue line. Boom, huge hit there as the big man came in. And that must be his hit song there that played over the speakers. Like a walk-up tune for baseball, but only for hitting as that puck's going to go down the length of the ice. But no icing as they're killing. The goalie thought it was icing, but I'll be honest, so did I. As Diego Larocque with a goal already tries to make the same move. Probably had a step wide, but he must know the high button sports cameras are here and wanted to go fancy. Now he's going to pick it up again. Larocque. Left side. He's going to fire that through the middle. Tries to force that pass. That doesn't make it. 3:17 left to go. Centering pass. Hits the skate. Doesn't make its way to the net. Never quite understood why people tangled up in front of the net. Just seems like a big waste of energy to me, and that's speaking from experience, of course. Get yourself open, wait for the puck to get into a shooting zone, and then go for the screen. As now they're going to walk in off the half wall, and that one doesn't even come close to the net there as that's ripped around the other side, and that's going to exit the zone. 2:43 left to go, and the penalty just about to expire here for the Wings. As now it does, and we're back to even strength. As Bro, now he's going to hit the brakes. He's got some space back over to Larocque. Larocque, shot, gloved by Brown. He's going to hold that and show him, and they're just going to smother up, and we're going to have a face-off to the left of Cameron Brown. Thank you for sticking with us here all day today. 9:18 p.m. the clock strikes. About 31 minutes from my bedtime here as Savoie is going to get a shot. Coughlin centers that. Coughs it up. Back to the point. Millette. Shot. They tried to one-touch that out of the zone. Cole Harbour did, but that bounced over a stick. The Wings now. Savoie throws a huge hit there. There's just going to be icing here. With the commotion, it kind of sounded like it might have been a penalty. Moved around to the corner now. They're going to go back up top, and they almost cleared out of the zone, but a good job by Lavallee as he throws a little bit of a jab there. The intensity just starting to ramp up here as LeBlanc and Pellerin both went for that puck, and that's going to be a stick caught in the blade. So a couple weird bounces here. You got a helmet caught in the net, a stick caught in the tuck. Now that centering pass is picked off, and the Wings are going to go on transition. A good exchange here at the blue line. Shot, tipped, and that was another changeup as that's going to bounce off the half wall. Last minute to play here in the second period. Brought to you by the High Button Podcast. As now they're just going to rim that around as they try and get the cycle game, but that one goes too far up the wall through the middle. Land tries to get it, but it's tipped away. On the wall now, the Wings try and fire that in as that two players collide. 41 seconds left to go here in the second period. The Predators with potentially another chance. As now, that's going to be a hand pass in the neutral zone. That's what I was just going to say. So that puck is going to go back just outside the blue line here. Good stretch pass there for Larocque, looking for some more. Larocque shot, fans on it. Didn't fan on it, just completely missed it even. And now that puck's going to bounce outside the zone. Ooh, that's just going to turn and fire that as Larocque's going to have to leave it as he was offside. Moving into the neutral zone. 10 seconds left to go. Larocque's going to have another opportunity here. Good pass. One-timer shot. Surprise Brown, and Savoie gets tied up there. That's a great defensive play there by the Wings. As now that's going to be cleared around the wall, and that's going to get out. And we're going to have a delayed penalty here and a cross-check to the back of the knee. And I can tell you what, that would have dropped me for the night. That cross-check in the back of the knee, that would have made me down to the hospital. Nonetheless, after 2 periods here, the Predators 2. The Wings no score. We'll keep you up to date with the penalty call after this, and we'll be right back. So if you're here, stick with us. All right, third period action, even though the scoreboard says the second, but we'll get that fixed here in just a second. And now it's up and running, and we're back for third period action. 2-0 lead for the Predators. It's going to be a power play here for the Wings. 15-minute period here for this one to finish. Last period of the night here for the tournament and the High Button Sports crew as the dance is officially underway over the other side of the arena. I'm not much of a dancer, so I'll probably go to sleep, as the crew's been here since 6:30 this morning working hard, and we love it. Held in at the line. Cleared the length of the ice. Brown's going to come out and play that. That's going to be dumped back in here. That's going to kill some precious time off the penalty. Been watching Cam Brown here since we did our mic'd up with him earlier, and big fan of the way he just chills on the net in between plays. Very relaxed back there. And once we release the video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Or should I say if? We'll keep you in suspense until then. Got a man wide open here up in center ice. Looks like Cole Harbour's just going to try and go for the stretch pass to drag the defense over the zone, and that hit the linesman. And I know for a fact that that linesman does not wear shin pads. And we're going to call him a wild man for that. As now that's shot into the Shediac bench. Good guy number 12 goes by the bench and apologizes. Obviously he didn't want to shoot that in the bench, because what would be the point? Interesting grip there on the face-off. Held the stick like a backhand win, but took it on the forehand. Never seen that done. Whatever works. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. Just an observation. Delayed offside on that one. So following the conclusion of this game, we'll have a 9-hour rest, and we'll be right back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the Cole Harbour Red versus Yarmouth Rays U18C. So Predators gain control now. Partner pass. Away they go, and they're just going to fire that in deep, and we're back to even strength here, if I didn't mention that already. As that player's tripped up, penalty on the way. We're going to have a tripping call. Power play now for the Predators, and a good opportunity here to add to their leads. Predators on the power play now. Cross ice pass for Bro. Bro shoots that at the net. Tip. That goes wide. Bounces back out front. And a good post-to-post slide there from Brown as he gets a toe on that one and fixes the net as that sent the length of the ice. So good lateral movement there from the goaltender. Boudreau, one touch to the middle for Savoie. Savoie down the right side. He's got a step. He's going to avoid a hit, but they separate from the puck. So that's a hitting 101, folks. Hit to separate, not to kill. Now Cole Harbour's just going to send that the length of the ice, and that's going to go all 200 feet. And if you heard that over the mic, we apologize for that vulgar language. Although it's hockey, and won't be the last time you hear it, probably not tonight even. Alain shot blocked. Run the man into the boards here as they're going to pick that up in behind the net now. Boudreau tried to fire that behind the back. Another shot from the point. Stopped into the feet of Brown. Rebound. They bang away at it. The goalie has no idea where it is. But neither do the Predators players, luckily, as that was in a scrum, and that's going to be sent the length of the ice. 40 seconds left to go here, and the man advantage. Partner pass. Up the wall. Good job by the Predators to support here. As you get a nice look at that nice, beautiful piece of wood here in the booth that's blocking right down in front of us. Boudreau now, he's just going to turn and fire that one. That's tipped off the netting, and that faceoff's going to stay inside. Away go the wings here. With a step. Shot there from just up the top of the circle there, and that goes wide, and that was, I think, based on the reaction, he wasn't too happy with what he did. I don't think it was fully intentional. Nonetheless, it's going to be a slash there. It looked like it hit the helmet from up here. So another power play opportunity here for the Predators. The wings shoot themselves in the foot here with the parade to the penalty box. Lots of game left. This goaltender Brown makes that save, and that's going to be sent the length of the ice. Tough to score in the penalty box, but shorthanded goals do happen. Cross ice pass for Larocque. Larocque tries to make a move. Has that taken away. And that's going to be sent the length of the ice here once again, but Pellerin's going to pick that off on the backhand, so good hands there. Might pick him up for my lob ball team. Cross ice pass, Larocque. Larocque, another good feed there. Cross ice for Boudreau. Into the middle for Pellerin. And sorry, that was Arsenault, so I didn't get any of the names right there, so I apologize. Back up top for Larocque. He's going to turn far that. Tipped. He's going to go around the other side. Brown's going to get there, and he's just going to end up in his glove. And he's going to hang on as Arsenault has his hands up there as to say, wasn't me, ref. .9:24, just under 10 minutes in this one. 9:31 on the clock here. 9:31 p.m. 9:22 left in the period. 2-0 lead remains here for Les Predateurs. So they're just going to work that around into the slot chance. Savoie shot off the crossbar there as he went up top from in tight. And that one goes off the crossbar, so Cameron Brown's going to have a quick chat with his post there. Another shot, tip, kick save there by Brown. Very calm and collected in the crease no matter what's going on. And a big body there on the half wall. Tipped in front off the crossbar again there as a good slap pass from Savoie. Gets tipped. Clearing attempt. Doesn't make it out. Bro's going to walk in. Bro, he hits the brakes. He's just going to turn. Now he's got some space again. Bro, fire, shot. Brown with the save. Rebound. Saved again. Puck's on the side of the net, and that's going to be cleared the length of the ice, and that's going to pretty much do it here for the power play. 15 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Tip there, and good thing, or it would have went down for icing. Partner pass for the Wings. Through the middle, Coughlin. He's got it there. He takes a pump. Now he falls. Now it's going to be sent the length of the ice, but it's going to go on net. Partner pass up for 15. Excuse me. Very rude to Jan on the mic. Sometimes they sneak up on you. Back to the point. Shot, tipped, and that's tipped wide. Trying to find the numbers for here for the roster, but a lot of the names aren't there once again, so we're just going to stick with Cole Harbour here. From the point, right shot, fanned on. Picked off. As Millette was gone, but LeBlanc was gone as well. But Millette's just going to keep that and go down and around the other net. And and almost a big collision there. Now that's going to be pushed down the half wall as the bodies start to fly here. As the puck's going to move up to the left point. Lorette, shot, tipped off the neck guard of Brown there. And the rebound's going to end up in the slot. Boudreau's going to pick that up now. Millette, shot, tipped. Off the pow to Brown. 7 minutes left. Centering pass into the slot. Shot there. Blocked by, hit his own man in the back of the leg as that stung for sure. And now it's going to be held in at the blue line. As LeBlanc's going to take his man out. Centering pass. Boudreau. Shot blocked. Coughlin. It's an absolute onslaught here from the Predators. As Coughlin going to fire that. And that's going to go up off the glass. And that's going to go all the way down for icing here. 6:38 left to go in the third period. Predators clinging to a 2-0 lead. As we continue our coverage here, the Joe LaMontagne March Break Memorial Tournament. Very, very proud to be a title sponsor here. As former participants, at least half of our crew has played in this tournament at least one time. So it means a little something more to us than the average person, I suppose. They didn't call it the Sidney Crosby Shootout when I played. It was just the shootout competition. Nonetheless, still a really cool event as they had them in a few tournaments. I guess they wouldn't have been able to call it the Sidney Crosby Shootout as Sidney Crosby's only 3 or 4 years older than myself here, as Cole Harbour's going to shoot that on their own net just for good measure. Keep the goalie nice and alert. I'll be honest with you, at that point, Crosby was probably already a star at the age of 4 or 5. But I was pretty much non-existent at that point. As now that puck's going to be shot in on Brown as he's going to hold on with 6:04 left to go. As my cameraman works on his two-step up here. Looking pretty coordinated, might I add, and you're lucky. Or you're fortunate, I suppose, that the camera's not facing this way. Seen better moves on a chessboard. Just having a little fun up here. As that puck's rimmed around now. Centering pass, that's blocked. Doesn't make it to the net. Now it's going to be up into the netting. Face off down inside the Cole Harbour zone. That's going to make its way down the ice here, but it's not going to be enough for icing. As Lavalley's back forward, he's just going to hit the brakes, and that gets rid of that forechecker. Up the half wall, tipped into the middle. They're just going to turn and fire that on net, and that was an absolute bullet. As that kind of caught the goaltender by surprise there, but waffle boarded, as they say in NHL 23. Shot at the net, rebound now. Turn, shot, that goes wide. Lavalley now. They're going to play ping pong behind the net as they push it back and forth. 4:50 left to go now as that puck is just pushed inside the zone. That's going to be tipped up into the neutral zone. The old Hey Mary, Dylan King style. LeBlanc now down the right side. He's going to be strong on the puck here as he had that poked away. Took the hit, but got it poked away. Now he gets it back into the slot. Backhand chance. That goes wide. Shot there. Slap shot from the bottom of the circle, and that goes well wide. We've seen a lot more slap shots than I had anticipated here in this tournament so far. I thought that shot was pretty much non-existent these days as everyone wants to do the toe drag release like Austin Matthews and Coach Chippy on TikTok. I mean, rightfully so, too, as that was pretty much a toe drag release there. But the game is just so fast these days that you don't really have the time to fire up a slap shot. So people have adjusted over time here. 4:12 left to go here in the third period. Shot tipped up into the empty marketing station, we'll call it, the box with no sign. Be a great opportunity for High Button Sports to get their logo up in there. Face off, push forward by the Wings, but it's picked up by the Predators. A smart pass there to chip that and go. Nice move there. Bro, shot. Hit Brown in the neck, and he took that like a champ, and he's going to hold on, smother that up, so we'll make sure he's okay here. Back up to the point, Bro. He's going to hold the line. Over to Ouellette. 2-foot pass. Cross-corner dump. In behind the net now. Cole Harbour's just going to take the body here. Savoie now. Savoie. He's going to work up the half wall. He's going to cycle that back down low around the other side here. As those two bodies collide. That's Boudreau in the corner now. Coughlin's going to take his man. Now he's going to get it back, and the bodies are flying now as the big man Coughlin's just taking on anybody that will come near him. And we're going to have a penalty here. That's going to be Savoie. 2 for interference. 3:27 left to go. The puck's going to be sent to length of the ice. Now Brown's going to be at the bench, so they're going to have the extra attacker. 6-on-4 here for the Wings, and what an opportunity this would be. That's moved through neutral ice, and a good exchange opportunity there, but that was just missed. As in my mind, that was the right play, as that player was swooping with speed and would have caught the forechecker going the other way. And now they're just going to play one touchdown in their own zone. Cross-ice pass. Chipped off the wall. Turned over. Almost turned over to Arsenault there, who was swooping like a hawk, trying to get that empty net opportunity and just keep the puck down in their zone. Now it's tipped in. They're going to get the red line now. Shot. That goes wide. 2:35 left to go here in this one. Empty net for the Wings. This looks like it's going to be Larocque now as the Cole Harbour players still on the ice. Wait for the official call here. As the coach is telling the players in the box to ferme la porte, which means close the door. Looks like my French immersion is coming in handy here for that one. So now Larocque is going to be escorted out of here. We're not sure what the call is. So it's going to be a 5-minute penalty. We'll see if we can get the scoop here on the official game sheet. So Diego Larocque, head contact and a game misconduct. So that'll go down as 15 penalty minutes in one play. Been there myself. Shot, rebound into the slot here. Wings looking to tie it here, 6-on-3. Now they're going to fire that the length of the ice, and that's kind of one of the beauty parts of being on the penalty kill here in the last little bit, is you can just hammer that puppy down the ice. Tape-to-tape pass. The Wings are going to want to move here. They got 3 guys, and that's going to beat 2 people. 2-on-1 for him in here. Shot. Try to go top block, and that misses the net. 2 minutes to go now. Up to the right point. Partner pass. Left point. Shot looking for the tip. That goes cross corner, and that's going to go into the corner now and stay there. They're going to move it up top to the point. Walk the line. Into the middle. Backdoor pass. One touch. Shot, pad, save. As the Cole Harbour players are right on the doorstep there. And you got to outman the puck here. Shediac sends 2. You got to send 4. You got a 6-on-3. Down by 2 with 1:44 left to go here. And you just can't possibly lose a puck battle at this point in the game. As now Cole Harbour wins that draw cleanly. Back to the point. Down to the half wall. Right out of the reach there. And that's going to be sent the length of the ice. And no, it's not, as it was fanned on. Now it's going to be pushed. They're going to have to pinch here, as that's going to be chopped into neutral ice, and that's a good play there. Second effort. 1.5 left to go. Cross ice pass. Leaves it there for his defender. Back through the middle. Leaves it there. In over the blue line. Shot from the perimeter. Another shot. Rebound. Saved and smothered up with the glove. $1.17 left to go in this one. Now that puck's going to be held in at the line. Cole Harbour's going to have an opportunity. Shot tipped into the feet there, as the goaltender had no idea where it was, but he makes a save anyway. Shot from the point again, blocked. Backhand, backdoor. Tries to fire that through a crowd off the shin pads. That's going to hit the back of the net there. It's going to stay on the mesh. They're going to bang away at that, and the whistle's going to go, as the ref didn't want to take any chances there with some extracurriculars, and that's going to be outside as Cole Harbour put that one on the back of the net. 54.1 seconds left to go. Partner pass. They're going to have to get the line now as they swing back. LeBlanc hard on the forecheck. .40 seconds left to go as the Predators just clogged the line. That's going to be sent the length of the ice. No icing here, as there's still 3 minutes left to go on the penalty to Diego Larocque. And that's almost sent the length of the ice, but Bro's going to pick that one up. He's just going to turn. He's going to fire that through the middle, as now LeBlanc's going to get it 1-on-1. And a good play there. And that's going to be offside, as that puck just squirts outside the line. 19 seconds left to go, and you got to think that might do it here, barring a miracle. But if they do come back and tie it, something tells me there might be a movie about it. Face off, one back. Pushed out into the neutral zone. Hit, thrown. Now it's going to go back. 10 seconds left to go. Cross ice pass. Through the middle now. Poked away. Brown back in the net now as Millet's away. Millet with 1 second left, one last shot. Shot saved there. That's going to do it here as the Shediac Pele Predators take a 2-0 victory over the Cole Harbour Wings. And we'll leave you with the player of the game presentation. And then we'll be signing off. So for High Button Sports and all of my colleagues here, I'm Matt Doodley signing off.